Okay, this thing looks like it's going live. We're just gonna go see if it shows the map in DCS. It does. There it is. Okay, so we're going live with a little mission I made for my Mirage F1. I'm going to be taking off from Ramon Air Base over here, and I'm going to be following a group of F-16s that will provide seed and cap for me over the area here. As you can see, there are some red fighters, so there will be possibilities of air-to-air with enemies, but I'm trying to limit it to a minimum. But I do have air-to-air weaponry on my Mirage, mostly for self-defense. So this is what my loadout looks like. I've got some Magic 2s on the wingtips. I've got Durandals in the center line because I want to go bomb the runway. I have my cannons and some extra fuel tanks. I've got the nice Royal Dimor Air Force skin that Spodknocker and his buddies are using for their campaign. I just thought it looked really nice and was able to download it. And here I've put some F-16s and MiG-29s and MiG-21s and everything that also have the textures that fit with all that. But my goal is to follow my navigation points to the target and come back. I have an AWACS to help me out. And I've put my first nav points over objects that I can confirm that I've actually flown over the waypoint at the right spot. But in testing it seemed to work okay. I've actually figured out how to use the navigation. So this is sort of like a little test for me to see if I can navigate to all my waypoints, hit my target, which is the runway here at Bir Asana. I'm going to try to put a few holes in there. I can also do a little pass here on some parked helicopters. As you can see, I have a few parked helicopters, and there is one that could be flying as well. So all of that is possibility there for a little bit of action. Nothing too complicated. As I said, I have some F-16s providing air cover and seed for me. So we could have surprises, who knows, but it's a fairly predictable, easy mission so that I can test if I can do everything. So let's hope we're going to do okay. So I don't have a very big briefing. I wrote, concentrate on your AG mission first, then you can try air to air. You have friendly cap and seed, so they should do most of that work for us. Mission's gonna load.
I'm getting overflown by bear.
Oh, so you're back in your submarine, trying to escape the.
I've gotten one submarine so far, but I'm getting overflown by bear foxtrots.
So if anybody's watching the stream and wondering who's talking, that's my wingman that was flying F-16s with me earlier tonight, and we completed our mission. And so now he's driving his submarine while I'm practicing my Mirage F1. And so I want to set up a few things, like in practice. I sometimes forget that you want to have your bombs ready to explode. I think that's the proper way to do it. And then the fuselage bombs will be the first ones that I will use. This should be done in the air, but I do it on the ground. And yeah. For my navigation, I'm just going to test my waypoints. Oh, I should be in the right, oops, mode. There we go, that's the mode I want. So I've got 2, and it's in that direction, 3 that direction, 4 that direction, 5 in that direction, and 6 should bring me back here more or less. And this should also be my current position. So I'm going to waypoint 2 first, and that's how we do it. That's a new skill I've learned in the Mirage. It's how to navigate with your waypoints on the INS. And so we'll try to do this mostly here from the cockpit. I might show you once in a while what it looks from the outside, because it looks pretty good. And so you can see that I have my Durandal bombs, I've got my magics, my fuel tanks, and this is what we'll be doing there. Now, one of the things I noticed with this skin is that I had difficulty have it show, and it doesn't seem to show the refueling probe in the 3D view. Apart from that, it looks awesome. So, all that being said, I noticed that the lights were on the outside view.
Damn bear foxtrots fucking flying over my head.
But after that, so you gotta not listen to them and do your thing and be quiet so they don't hear you.
No, I dived. I dived big time.
Dived big time so their sonobuoys can't locate you. So we're taxiing now. We're gonna go head for the runway.
At 800 feet.
Two 5 right. Okay, let's get her going. And we're off. We're going to lower the flaps for takeoff. Gonna remove the protection for the gear. And we're gonna rotate. We're a bit heavy with those fuel tanks. And there it goes. Gear coming up. Flaps coming up. And now we can use this dial right here down there to be able to navigate to our next waypoint, which is 14 miles away. And I will be able to confirm that I've reached the right point because there is a radio antenna that I positioned at that spot. So we can see that there are some bleeps on the radar there. Those are our friendlies probably, but just gonna fly a little bit higher. Autopilot. Just gonna show you there's an enemy, friendly airplanes, friendly seed planes, bombers, and then there's me. So the RWR gives us an indication of MiG-29. Hopefully the friendly F-16s will take care of that. Just gonna get off the autopilot to get myself back on course, and oddly enough, as I say that, I'm coming up to that antenna, which is my waypoint. You can see that on the ground in the HUD. So I guess I can confirm that I've passed the waypoint at the right position. So we're going to go to 3. Can enjoy a little bit of nap of the earth flying here. I got 500 knots. .22 miles from my next waypoint. Again, that's something I can see right here. If you're curious how to function with the navigation, here I switch my waypoints with that little row, and then I hit the little star to activate it in here, and this has to be on the nav N, so that's what it's pointing at, and then you get your arrow that points in the direction where you need to go, plus your distance. So 14 miles. I think there are like oil derricks where we're heading, so I'll be able to confirm that. Now I have indications of F-16s ahead of me. That's my friendlies. And the E3 behind us, that's our AWACS.
I fell asleep.
Fell asleep at the wheel of your sub?
Yeah, I did.
You went to the captain's cabin and took a little nap? The depth perception sometimes in the desert like this is difficult. I'm flying low, so I have to be careful. But as you can see, maybe ahead of me in the HUD, I'm going to zoom in. You have those oil derricks there, the tall one. Should be right where my waypoint is. So, because I haven't been flying for very long, the INS has stayed fairly precise. I'm going to fly to the left of it just a bit. So you'll see that the arrow on that compass here should slowly turn towards the left as I fly by. See, we're 1 mile. It's going to go 0, and this is going to turn in that direction. There it goes. Right on top of it, and now it's pointing backwards. So now we can go in here and select 4 and hit this. And this is actually our target, so I'm going to remove autopilot. We're going to start heading towards the target, but I'm going to keep heading in that current direction for a little while. Still have a good distance to go, and I want to be able to line up with the runway. I have indications here in the distance. I don't know if it's going to be visible on the stream, but there were some smoke trails. Probably somebody got shot down right there. I'm going to ask my AWACS to see if there are.
Wrong fucking button.
And so, what happens when you hit that wrong freaking button?
I service the ship and I get shit. I get fucking shot from
Oh. 270. I have an indication of something.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm gonna get bit. I'm gonna get bit real quick.
You can see some smoke there in the distance. That's probably some of the objects that are on fire at the target area. I'm always looking left and right through my track IR to be able to see something through the front end of the plane. Yeah, we can see that there's something there. Looks like there was something in the air that might have gotten shot down.
Overlord 1-1, Ford 1-1, request bogey dope. Ford 1-1, Overlord 1-1, clean.
Picture is now clean. Now, one of the nice things I could have done is check the heading of the runway where I'm getting, so I could have put that line on that same heading. Let's go check F10. If I do this on F10, it's gonna tell me heading is like 295. So let's try that. Remove autopilot.
I'm getting my ass shot.
Roger that. Here. You're not gonna survive this one.
Nope.
It's one of those evenings for that. Gonna arm my bombs. Fuselage. So I'm gonna try to bring that compass to 295 and then head for the target. And if I do it properly, hopefully I'll be lined up or just about when I get there. Let's give it some gas. I need power. So now we're approaching 280. Checking my fuel, 5350. We're now at 285. I want 295. Here comes 29er. Let's start turning. As you can see, now it's at 29er 3, let's say, and if we look at the target area, we're lined up with the runway. Just check my speed. Speed is plenty high, that's good. Oh, I am getting shot at here. I'm gonna jink up and down, drop some countermeasures, and let's start dropping bombs. Okay, so we've got some bombs on target. I'm gonna continue dropping countermeasures. Gonna give it full burner. And start getting out of here. So we're going to switch to waypoint 5. Oh, it says I may encounter scrambling bandits. 049. Let's go see what's there. Somewhere around here.
Overlord 1-1, pop-up group 05643 at 2,500 knots.
056. A little bit to the right.
I gotta be right back.
All right. Well, have a good one.
Good night.
You can watch my stream tomorrow when you wake up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So I'm gonna set my air-to-air weapons.
User disconnected from the town.
Oh yeah, I want to check if I don't do that and I hit my newly discovered dogfight button. There we go. Doesn't even have to activate that, and if I hit this it will deactivate it. Okay, so that's good. So let's listen to what the AWACS is saying.
Overlord 1-1, Ford 1-1, request bogey dope. Ford 1-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 070-420 at 6,000 knots.
070 at 20 for 6,000 hots. Let's climb up and see what we see there.
Overlord 1-1, Ford 1-1, request bogey dope. Ford 1-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 069-422 at 12,000 knots.
He's now at 12,000. Okay, there he is. Okay, I got a lock. AOX declare.
Overlord 1-1, passing waypoint 1 at
Lost my lock.
27,000.
I'll have to be careful because one of them is the enemy and the other one is my AWACS.
Ford 1-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 075-410 at 14,000 knots.
He's at 10, I'm at 12, so he's below me, or
You're
where is he? To locate that locked plane, is it above me, is it below? It's right there. Oh no, that's a friendly. Okay.
Overlord 1-1. Ford 1-1. Request bogey dope. Ford 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Clean.
Okay, so I guess the friendly took care of it. That's my fuel state, 4,000. Okay.
Alerta.
Ford 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 248 Ford 1 at 9,000 knots.
Oh, so now there's an enemy. 4-1 and 248. Oh yeah, he's right on my 6.
Alerta. Amenaza.
Big 21. We are in a dogfight with a MiG, but we've bled out our energy, so
Alerta.
I've lost him. He's on my 6. I'm gonna jettison my huge fuel tanks. That's gonna help.
Ford 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Pop-up group 26942 at 1,500. Cold.
Amenaza. Alerta. Amenaza. Alerta.
Where did he go? He's right on my 6. There he is. We're gonna try to get some energy on him.
Amenaza.
Try to be careful not to crash into the ground here. Okay, so I'm probably pulling too many G's, so I have to... What's my fuel like? Okay, 1,000.
Amenaza.
Oh, there's a crash behind me. I guess I made him crash, so that's good enough for me for an air victory. Anybody else I should worry about?
Overlord 1-1. Ford 1-1. Request bogey dope. Ford 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Clean.
Okay, picture clean. So now I'm on waypoint 5. Let's go to waypoint 6. 31 miles from base. I got lucky there. I thought I was gonna lose this fight with the MiG. The gods of DCS are good with me today.
Overlord 1-1. Ford 1-1. Request bogey dope. Ford 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Clean.
So we're now at 25 miles from base. We have enough fuel to make it there. Oh, I thought I was at 1,000. It's 2,800. I could have kept fighting for a while, but we're doing okay. Let's go check the map for fun. Yeah, we're here. We're heading towards there. That's the airfield. So good. All right. There's an F-16 behind me trying to identify me, I guess. This one's about to land. This one has already landed. This one is over that area. This one hasn't hit his target yet. Or 13 miles. There's a friendly plane in the air ahead of me. 8 miles. Thought I had turned off my combat flaps with that little light here. It was telling me they were still on. Okay, that's the airfield right there. And as usual, I'm gonna have to ask twice.
Ford 1-1. Inbound. Ford 1-1. Flying 233. Ford 7. QSC 27.83. Runway 07. Departure altitude.
Alright, well that's our airfield. They want me to land on 07, which is probably this one, but this is where the F-16s are landing, so I'll land on that other one there. So how are we doing on speed? We're good. We're gonna go one notch of flaps. Well, maybe I was a bit fast for the flaps. Let's get the air brakes out. Gonna head downwind to 250. left base.
Amenaza.
We're still a bit low, so let's climb. Or get out of the dogfight mode. I'm gonna turn my master arm off. Now we get to see the runway. Air brakes out. Gonna get the gear down. Flaps all the way down. And let's turn. That's not very pretty, but that'll work.
Avión. Check landing gear. Runway 07.
Touchdown. Gonna get the chute out. Brakes. Stop shifting left and right. It's always when I think I'm stable and then I hit the brakes and it starts going left, right, left, right.
Avión. Taxi to parking area.
Yes, I will taxi to parking area. Let's take this taxiway here. And now we're fully on the taxiway. We'll get rid of the parachute. Oh. Apparently I didn't get rid of the parachute. I just opened it up. I thought I had the parachute the whole time. It's not the first time. You've probably seen it in one of my videos that the parachute doesn't deploy on landing. Maybe I should just hit that green switch instead of using my key that I bombed on the joystick. Will my flap keys work? Yeah, those work. And if I check on the belly, do the air brakes come back in? Yes, they do. So it's just the parachute that seems to have a mind of its own. I'll go park in one of those underground hangars right there. That's one of the nice features of the new Sinai map. Taxiway Delta. Boop, boo-doo.
Avión.
Take this one to the left because I don't have to do like a 180 like this one here. So let's just line it up properly so we can fit in. This should be pretty good. Just get these things there. Let's go see what it looks like. Yes, it looks like we're all the way in. And so that's a good time to just be lazy and do the auto stop sequence. And I'll look there so that in the outside view you'll see my pilot looking at me. And then when the sequences come all the way down, he's going to take off his helmet. We're going to see his nice stash. And the ladder is up there. And we can hear some jets outside. Those are the other Royal Demar Air Force planes. Some of them are already in the hangars. This one is the one probably that we heard flying overhead. So it looks like he's dropped his ordnance. He's coming back with his fuel tanks. Looks like he's on final, more or less. That's our AWACS, and inside the hangar, that's me. So that was a fun little flight. I hope you enjoyed watching it.